Welcome back for part 3 of Ember's story. Our story last time concluded with saving Jakka from slavery. Let's see where our story takes us now. We are going to go ahead and see what she has to say.
You remember Jakka, right? I got a letter from him. Messy, that thing. It's probably hard to hold a pen in those big mitts of his. Anyway, apparently he's made good on his promise to research the mercenaries who grabbed him, Silverslip, and Song.
Does Jakka have a new lead for tracking down Silverslip and Song?
Possibly. He found someone who may recognize the badge on the mercenary armor that he remembers. If he's right, that may lead us right to the bastards who took them. It was a long time ago, sure, but this is more information than I've ever had.
Well, what can I do to help?
Jakka said we should wait until he knows something for sure, but I don't want to sit around. Jakka is in Marbrook in Greenshade. I want to go there and talk to him. Maybe there's something we can do to expedite things. Come with me?
Sure, I'll go with you to Marbrook to talk to Jakka.
Once we find Jakka in Marbrook, I'm sure he'll have something for us to do. He told me to be patient, but he knows me well enough to know that's like asking him to change his stripes. I've been patient for a long time. I'm done with that.
How does Jakka know how to track down mercenaries?
He did small jobs for them sometimes, if the pay was all right and the work wasn't too unsavory. I think before we met up, he may have been with one group or another. Not much to his liking, I think. He never fit in with that type. Too soft-hearted.
You don't know anything about his past before you met him? What about the other two?
Look, people end up living on the streets for a lot of reasons. You don't pry. Sometimes you learn something in passing, but if the person has your back in tough spots, their past isn't that important. Though, I wonder if that was wise.
What do you mean?
I've always wondered, what if it was one of our pasts that caught up to us that day? That's why my friends were taken. What if it was my past? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but in the absence of any other information, it kind of haunts me.
Well, you can't dwell on that, Ember. With that, let's go talk to Jakka and see what's up. We find Jakka up by the Outlaw's Refuge.
There he is, the lazy lump.
You are predictable, Ember. I knew you would not wait for me to write again.
What can I say? I haven't changed a bit. Talk to our friend here about what you found out. I'm going to watch our backs.
It is good to see you again, cherished friend. Because of you and Ember, this one has been allowed to rest and recover here in Marbrook. Jakka feels strong once more. This one assumes you are here about the information about the mercenaries.
Ember said you have a lead about the mercenaries who kidnapped you.
Indeed. They were called Kestrin's Blades. Curiously, they disbanded sometime not long after we were accosted by them in Skywatch. Though they no longer operate, this one found the name of one of their captains, Gurus.
What can you tell me about Gurus?
Not very much, sadly. But this one does know he currently lives near Stonetooth Fortress in Betnik. If he was a captain of the Kestrin Blades, he may know where they took Silverslip and Song, and why. This one is hopeful.
Ember and I will head to Betnik and look for Gurus.
This one hopes you find more answers in Betnik. Speak to Gurus. See what he can tell you. And take care of Ember. The responsibility of such a task wears on her, Jakka can tell. Make sure she does not whittle herself down to nothing.
I will, Jakka. Did you have any trouble getting out of Vardenfell?
No. Even after all this time, this one still remembers how to sneak about and move unnoticed. I traveled in darkness, and with the gold Ember provided, eventually bought passage on a boat to Skywatch. I found Brisha, and eventually, he sent me here.
Why here?
Without the others, Skywatch did not feel the same to Jakka. Bad memories, perhaps. But with coin and some easy work, I can stay warm and eat regularly here. I had time to search for information about the mercenaries. This one hopes it is helpful.
Ember and I will go and investigate it now. Thank you, Jakka.
This one hopes you find more answers in Betnik. Speak to Gurus. See what he can tell you. And take care of Ember. The responsibility of such a task wears on her. Jakka can tell. Make sure she does not whittle herself down to nothing.
We got it, Jakka. See you.
Are you safe here in Marbrook, Jakka? Do you have a place to stay?
You need not worry so much, little sister. You'll end up with even more white hair. Jakka is fine.
Well, with that, we head off to Betnik. Once we're in Betnik, we head over to find Gurus. And we find him.
Who's
Drunk
this?
as a skunk.
Stand still, yeah. I better have a good reason for interrupting my drinking. Start swaying and talking to me. How am I supposed to take the measure of you? It's pretty strong stuff. Good stuff. I want to keep drinking. Why are you bothering me? I'm retired. Leave me to drink in peace.
I need information about an old band of mercenaries, Kestrin's Blades.
Yeah. More like Kestrin's farts. That band was doomed from the day we joined up together. Ah! I know it well, stranger. I was one of the captains. But what of it? I told you I'm retired. Blissfully retired and drunk.
Kestrin's Blades did a job in Skywatch. You grabbed 3 people, a palmer and 2 young women.
A bomber, and, that does sound a bit familiar. My head is too fuzzy. You expect me to remember something that far back when I've been drinking all day? Piss off, you and your 3 friends back there.
Ugh, thanks a lot.
Psst. I've got an idea of how we can sober this guy up.
Oh, what's that, Ember?
If we can sober Gurus up, he might be able to tell us where they took Silver Slip and Song. But we're going to need a pretty powerful concoction. There should be some sour algae near the shore. I can make a brew that'll singe his eyebrows off.
Sour algae?
Magister Irin taught me this one, believe it or not. It's technically alchemy, but that's just another form of magic to me. Sour algae smells and tastes terrible. But if you mix it right, it makes even the drunkest toffs clear-headed.
How much do we need?
2 handfuls of the stuff should do it. We don't need much. Trust me, once you smell it, you'll understand why. It'll be alongside the shore. Come on, let's go.
All right. We head off to the shore.
My prices can't be beat.
Once at the coastline, we quickly spot some different patches of algae. And there we go. Here you go, Ember.
That should be enough. Phew! That's strong. We're going to be stinking like this for a few days, I guarantee you. But that should be enough for what I need. Ugh. Sometimes I really hate having a keen sense of smell.
Alright, now what?
Now, I do a bit of this, a bit of that, and try not to gag while I work. Just give me a moment to whip up the tonic.
Okay.
I think I remember how to make this. Been a while.
Oh, with that, Ember steps away. We follow her.
Oh, fish biscuits. The smell is going to make me throw up. Almost done. Here, maybe you can carry this. I hate the smell.
Alright, Ember, we'll carry it. And here we have the sour algae tonic. Well, let's go give this to a certain intoxicated individual. Ah, and here he is, just as drunk as ever.
Oh, good. You're back. What do you want now? What do you and your blurry friends want now?
I have a drink for you to try.
Ha! Why didn't you just say so? Give it here.
Here you go.
Malakath's crusty arse! What was that?
Well, he seems to have sobered up.
I'll be damned. That's some powerful stuff. I feel like I've cleared out 10 years worth of crud. My mind's sharper than it's ever been. You got any more of that? Could come in handy. What was it you wanted to talk to me about again?
Now, can you tell us about what you remember about the Skywatch job?
Yeah, I remember now. I wasn't thrilled with the contract. It came from some secretive group, but the pay was too good to pass up. It seemed easy enough on the surface. Grab a Redguard lass, and if her friends were with her, they were fair game.
Do you know what the group wanted with the Redguard?
Nah, they didn't really say, and the Blades knew better than to ask. Besides, we got a Palmar and a Wood Elf out of the deal. The Palmar sold for a good bit of coin. The Wood Elf, though, she was trouble. Yeah, still feel bad about her.
What do you mean?
We were passing through Shadowfen and ran afoul of some vampires. Our leader bargained for peaceful passage and gave her to them as payment. Not far from the Shrine of the Black Maw. Wasn't my choice, but I went along with it.
This absolute piece of garbage. And what happened to the Redguard?
No idea. We peeled off from Kestrin's Blades before we ever made the trade. Things started falling apart after that job. But if you want to find the Wood Elf, try the Shrine of the Black Maw. Bloodsuckers are still crawling all over that place.
Well, hopefully we can find Silver Slip. Well, thank you, I guess, gurus.
They handed Silver Slip over to vampires? Bastards! Come on, let's get to Shadowfen.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Let's go, Ember.
Oh, I hate this. Got a bad feeling. Let's get inside.
Now we delve into the Shrine of the Black Maw. As we make our way into this delve, we fight past countless gargoyles, vampires, and other hideous creatures. Once we reach the heart of this place, we see something up ahead that might be of interest.
Wait, stop! I recognize this journal. It's Silver Slip's. She always kept it on her. She's been here.
We examine the journal. Entry 1. A Redguard approached me today about a job. It concerned Song. I was suspicious, but a little curious too, so I said I'd hear her out. She said Song's family is alive and well, and is desperate to make sure she's safe. Apparently, Song left home on bad terms. They want me to talk to her. I said I'd think about it, but I don't know if I should tell the others. Maybe I'll wait to see what happens. Entry 2. The Redguard approached me again. This time, she asked me to deliver a letter to Song. I took the letter. Apparently it's from Song's mother? Now I'm conflicted. Should I give Song the letter? I mean, she's going to know I've been going behind her back if I do. I feel bad. I can be prickly and feral at times, but I never to Song. I'd never do anything to hurt her. Is this hurting her? Entry 3. I admit it. I caved. I read the letter. Maybe I was curious. Maybe I was a little jealous. It doesn't matter. It was an odd letter. I thought it would be all emotional and weepy, but it was more stern. There was a strange sketch painted onto it as well. It was an eye, not exactly like what the Mages Guild has on their banners. It reminded me of that. I'm more confused than ever. Maybe I should just burn the damn letter. Entry 4. Why did I ignore my instincts? I knew this felt wrong, and yet I went ahead and took the damn letter anyway. I know I wasn't followed, but they found our base anyway. A bunch of mercenaries piled in and grabbed all of us. I don't know where they took Jaka. They've kept Song and me together at least, but she's been crying a lot. I don't know where they're taking us. All I know is that this is my fault. I want to tell Song, but I'm too afraid, too ashamed. I'll just have to get us out of here. Or maybe Ember will come rescue us? Just need to be patient. Entry 5. Those slimy bastards traded me to vampires. It's a fitting fate, honestly. Almost funny. I think about the others all the time. But I have to leave that life behind me. It's better they think I'm dead. I deserve to be, don't I?
Ember, what are you doing here? Silver Slip! You... Oh no, you...
Don't you dare pity me, Ember. Meet me outside. We can talk there.
She could never deal with kindness or pity at all. Silver Slip is safe and well, but Silver Slip is also a vampire. I'm really not sure how I'm supposed to feel right now.
Well, either way, let's go meet her outside, Ember.
Can you talk to Silver Slip for me? I need a moment to brace myself.
Sure, Ember.
I'm still me, Ember. I'm not about to lose control. But fine, I'll speak with your friend. They already read it. He read my journal, so now you know all my sordid secrets. Like how this was all my fault. And I'm the one that got my friends taken away. Did you come here to shame me? Well, you're too late. You can't say anything I haven't already told myself.
Ember wanted to find you.
And now you found me. Shall I recount the tale for her? The one where I'm a gullible, foolish child who thought Song's family really missed her, and that I could help reunite them. I should have burned that letter. That's how they found us.
You mentioned the letter in your journal.
Indeed. A letter supposedly from Song's heartbroken mother. I read it because I'm an idiot, but I remember a drawing on the parchment. Strange eye. It must have been magic. A glyph, maybe? I'm almost certain it's how they tracked us down.
Learning more about that glyph might lead us to Song.
You might be right. I never looked into it because I thought it was better if everyone assumed I was dead. Then, I wouldn't ever have to face the truth. But deep down, I always knew this day would come. Now that it's here, I want to help.
I'm sure Ember would welcome your help.
I always figured it would be Ember who came looking for me. That girl doesn't know when to quit. Go on, talk to her. Apparently she isn't ready to speak to me.
Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the letter?
Because I was stupid, alright? I was a dumb, naive kid who thought she knew the world better than everyone else. I never thought it was that big of a deal. I just wanted to help Song, and I didn't think I needed anyone's help. A lot of good that did.
You didn't know what would happen.
Maybe not, but I should have been smarter. I just wanted Song to have a family who loved her. I wanted a family, a real one, my whole life. And there was one practically begging her to come back. I thought I was doing the right thing.
So, you're a vampire now?
Noticed that, did ya? That's a keen eye you have. But yes, I am. It wasn't exactly my choice, but I've learned to accept it. I have people that look out for me now, almost like the old days. It's not unbearable or anything.
Poor Silver Slip. Well, we bid her goodbye because we think Ember has a few words for us.
Let me talk to my friend first, Silver Slip. Don't go anywhere. For years, I've carried the guilt of losing my friends. But hearing Silver Slip's story helps a little. I think her burden of guilt is much heavier than mine. How can she bear it? My heart hurts for her. Still, we found her. That's a victory.
Are you angry with Silver Slip for what happened?
Silver Slip made a mistake when she was a kid. Who among us is immune from that? I'm not angry with her at all. I was a little thrown by seeing her as a vampire, but ultimately I'm just happy she's here and that we're reunited.
She might be able to help us find Song.
True. It seems like seeing me is giving her the kick she needs. She's been feeling guilty for so long, but now she has a chance to make it up to herself. And she even has a clue to lead us to song. This worked out all around.
So what now, Ember?
For now, I think we should just be proud of what we accomplished. You helped me find not one, but two of my friends. People I've been searching for years. And thanks to you, Silver Slip and that strange glyph might lead us to song. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ember. And with that, we receive a few gifts from Ember, and we complete this quest.
I don't expect you to forgive me, Ember.
I'm just glad you're alive, Silver Slip. We already found Jakat too. He's in Marbrook.
Really? You found him? Oh, Ember, I'm different now, but I can still help. Let me atone for all of this.
You're the only one who saw that strange eye drawn in the letter. We need you, Silver Slip. We'll find song together. Let me send word to Jakat before you find him in Marbrook, just so he's prepared.
Probably a good idea. I'd hate to scare the stripes off him.
And with that, it sounds like they're chatting it up and back to normal. Well, we'll head out and give them some time. Upon taking a break from our adventures, we pause in one of our personal houses to further examine that letter that Ember gave us. A letter from Ember, most likely of a personal nature, and suitable for placement within the home. Well, let's see what it has to say. Hey, this is going to be a sappy letter. Sorry, I keep saying I'll stop getting all emotional around you, but you're the one who keeps doing nice stuff for me. So really, this is your fault. Anyway, it's been nice having Jakat and Silver Slip back. I thought it would feel strange that we're older. We've been through so much. Silver Slip's a vampire, Jakat was a slave. I was afraid we wouldn't know how to talk to each other anymore. But we went back to our old routine straight away. It's like we're kids again and nothing has changed. Silver Slip teases the two of us, and Jakat meditates while eating a concerning amount of cheese pies. He prays for you, you know. You're the one who got us here after all. There isn't a day that goes by that we don't manage to fit your name into a conversation somehow. Whether you like it or not, you're part of this little family now. And once we get Song back, we'll be whole. But it's more than that. You've given me something I didn't think could be replaced. For so long after everyone got taken, I was just wandering, constantly looking over my shoulder, feeling like I had a gaping hole in my chest. I thought that was just how life was going to be. Figured I could keep learning magic, it would at least distract me from how pathetic my life was. But then you and I got close, and I managed to open up to you about my friends, and it's like you dug into that hole and pulled out some of the hurt. You never seem to get tired. You keep risking your life again and again to help my friends, people you don't even know. You put yourself in danger for me, and I want you to know I don't take that for granted. I know I joke around a lot, and I give you a hard time occasionally. Alright, maybe more than occasionally. But I'm being serious here. Not only did you save two of my friends, but you reminded me what it's like to feel happy. Now I'm here, reunited with Silver Slip and Jakat, getting closer every day to finding Song and feeling stronger than ever. I just really can't thank you enough. Even writing it down doesn't seem to do it justice. I guess I'll just have to show you how grateful I am by being at your side whenever you need me, right? Let me know when you want to hang out with these two troublemakers. Silver Slip has been running her mouth about wanting to arm wrestle you. Be ready for that. Thanks again. Really. Ember. What a touching note that Ember gives to us. And it does make sense. Sometimes it's easier to say what you're thinking in a letter rather than saying out loud. Well, that was a nice break from our adventures. Let's go ahead and head on out. And And with that, we are going to draw part 3 of Ember's story to a close. To not miss notifications for whenever part 4 goes live, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed this content. While you're waiting for part 4, you can always check out our other Elder Scrolls Online lore videos. And if you can't wait, remember we're live 4 days a week over on Twitch, so make sure to check us out over there. If nothing else, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I look forward to sharing the conclusion of Ember's story with you in part 4. Until then, take care of yourselves and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!